Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwanda, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have the great pleasure of meeting with Jackie Rainforth, and she's the founder and CEO of the Rainmakers Group. Welcome, Jackie.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You have developed a program that is really helpful for salespeople to build better relationships, and it's all about colors. So,
Yeah.
can you walk me through the color personality and why is it important?
Sure, absolutely. Each person has at least four personality types, but what we find is that one will rise higher than the other, for sure. And you can identify people by these particular color types that they, either by things that they say, things that they surround themselves with, different, just different things in their world. You can start to identify those things. You can also identify what their motivators are and their triggers are for purchasing. Once you do this, you can actually achieve much, much faster results because you could target in on what's important to that person. Orange are actually, as salespeople, orange are risk takers. They are the person that you should be hiring to do cold calling and, to really drum up business for you. They are ideal. They are short term driven in terms of, sometimes people will say they're kind of squirrel. And I am orange, so I know what our brains are always going, we're always moving, we're action oriented. When you walk into their office, you'll probably see sport memorabilia and anything to do with sport. They love sport. They like change. They can adjust quite quickly. They're very, very flexible and they look for flexibility. So when you're selling to an orange, it's important that you go in, you kind of get straight to the point with them. Don't give them too many options because they'll want to look at everything. They tend to make fast decisions. So when you're selling to them, those are the people that are going to buy right away. And so you have to ask for the sale when you're with an orange. It's very, very important. Blues are relationship people. They really need you to take the time to speak with them, to build that trust, to have that rapport in the relationship before they're going to buy from you. And they want to have that conversation. If you're going to see a blue and you know they're blue, be prepared. It's going to be a longer appointment than you originally planned. They do like to talk, and you want to ask them about their personal things. They're going to have pictures of their children in the office. They're going to have, little mementos and things because they're the heart people. Blues are also collaborative. They like to work in a group. They like to have group decisions. When you go in and you talk to a blue, you're probably going to want to ask ahead of time, is there someone else that should be in on this meeting? Or, or is there someone else making, that will be part of this decision making process? Most oftentimes with blues, there will be. It's just their comfort zone. They just like to have someone else there. They're just collaborative people. They're not as independent in decision making as the oranges are. Now the golds, these are your traditional people. They are highly, highly organized. You will always notice them because their desk, it might be a traditional desk because they do like tradition. They like things the way they used to be or the way they are. They don't like change. They like to be organized. Their desk will almost always be neat and tidy. Everything has a place. And of course, they're well planned. So you need to be well planned. These people are also about time. You cannot be late for a gold. Actually, you should, as we always say in sales, you should be 15 minutes early. If you are late for a gold, forget it. They will not buy from you. These guys are about quality and value. They need to know, one, that if it's a really quality product or service, they perhaps will buy on that, but they also like value. So if you can give them some sort of a discount or a deal or a freebie or whatever it is, that's usually the clincher for them. The next color is green. Now, these are your thinkers. These are your analytic people. They are research. They like to know everything. They will ask you lots and lots of questions. They are big visionary thinkers. So they want the big picture. How is the product or service going to help them or help the company? How is it going to help them move forward within the company? What are the pros and cons? How does it compare to the competition? And then don't expect a decision out of these guys. They are processors. They want to know all that there is to know. So bring paperwork or bring something that these guys can have and look into. If you've got product manuals or specification sheets or anything, these guys absolutely have to have that.
So when you go to a buyer's office, what clues can you look for?
So here's an office. As you can tell, traditional furniture, right? So there's a clue. It's neat and tidy. Everything is in its place. You know that this is a gold office because of that. Clock is a big giveaway because these people are time bound. Time is everything to them. They like lists, they like planning, they like process, organization, and their office shows that. Well, this is your green office, and you can tell because it's about information. So that's why you've got the multiple screens, you've got the TV going, they will be looking for information.
Let me guess, that is a well-organized office, but it has a lot of pictures of people, so they're more relationship oriented. So I would guess that's a blue.
You are right on. It is a blue. And the family pictures and all the mementos and the stuff, they're warm-hearted people. Those things bring back memories for them or special occasions. And so you will see these types of photos and things like that in an office. So the orange, these are the status seekers. These are they like one of a kind, unique. They don't want just a car. They want the best car, the biggest car, the fastest car. These people, they like innovation too, but they want to be the first ones to get it. And you can tell by this office, right? It's unique. It's not an office that you're going to see anywhere. And look at the view. They've got a balcony, a view. Like it's all glamour, glamour. That's what an orange is all about. They like the good stuff. They really do. So bring it to them. One of the things that you'll find too that is really useful for salespeople or sales leaders is the oranges are really good with risk taking. They're kind of fearless. So they're great cold callers. And the blues are great because they're, relationship people. They're very good account managers. So you can also use colors, not only, to improve your culture and team building and all of that, but it really is a great indicator. I have a lot of my clients will get people to do the assessment before they're even hired.
Jackie, can you wrap this up and share a success story on how somebody can use that and be successful, appeal to all colors?
My daughter was a sales rep. She was new to the industry. She was actually in the wine industry. And once a year, this renowned store has a big Remembrance Day sale. So it's cold out. People will line up, in the middle of the night with their lawn chairs and their coolers ready to buy these great deals. She chose an award-winning wine, a wine that has 3 award-winning labels on it, so visually they could see it. The oranges love that, right? They're all about status. They want the latest, the greatest, the best. And this wine was one of the best with these 3 award-winning stickers on it. So she put up balloons, colorful balloons, and she chose colorful bags that really stood out and lined them all up nicely. We chose to kind of focus on the oranges the most because they're the emotional shoppers and they tend to spend big. So that's why we chose to really make it fun for them. The other thing that she did was she got a spec sheet put together and she talked about the different regions and where the wine came from, the type of grapes, how it won its awards, which awards, all of the information that the greens will want. Then, of course, we put up signage. And the signage, we could have put just, hey, $9.99, but we didn't. We knew that the golds need value and quality. So what we did was we put up a sign, regular $19.99, 50% off, today only $9.99. By putting the price up with a 50% off, it showed that it was a quality wine at a great, great price. And that's what golds want. They want quality product at a great price. Then, of course, we have the blues. Now, the blues are the relationship people. So when we handed out the specification sheet as people were walking by, we made sure to mention the blues and how they would love this wine that is the perfect wine to go with any occasion, perfect to share with their family and friends. And if they bought a pallet of wine, they also got a free gift. They got free wine glasses in that colorful little bag. And for fun, we told them if you bought a case, you'd get a free lei and the wine glasses. She ended up selling out in an hour and a half. She got a lot of job offers after that, I could tell you. Second year she did it, how many people do you think followed and took up any of these things? It's amazing, when you have this system, when you know what you're looking for, it can absolutely amp up your sales results. You'll get bigger, better sales, and you'll sell more faster.
Can you share how people can get in touch with you?
Sure. People can get the assessment. They can download the assessment, and it comes with a little chart that they can, take home and have everybody in the family do it. So it's kind of fun. Everybody in the office. It gets lots of giggles. And of course, you can reach out at rainmakersgroup.ca because we're in Canada. So the CA is Canadian. Rainmakersgroup.ca. And of course, I also do the virtual sales kickoff speaking for, I can do we've got hundreds of programs available. You can check that out at rainmakersgroup.ca, and I can do 30 to 60 minutes for you.
And you have that wonderful book.
The Badass Guide to Superstar Selling. Yes, it is. You know what? It's received great reviews, and I'm very, very lucky. It's a great book for beginners, but it's also a great reminder for those veteran salespeople. It's got lots of scripts and steps, step-by-step process. My whole thing is about making selling simple, and that's what I do.